Hello everybody, my name is Jason Parker and welcome back to this channel about magic. And today I'm reacting to a magician named Alfonso Retuerto, a magician from Spain appearing on Penn and Teller's Fool Us. By the way, let's play a game. I bought something new, something fun, and you should guess what it is. I'll give you 3 guesses. Go ahead. What's that? A trampoline? Well, good guess. That is fun, but this is actually a smaller object and I spent $12 on it. I bought it yesterday. I'm waiting. Go ahead and guess. A crossword puzzle? Another great guess. In fact, this thing is a puzzle, but it's not a crossword puzzle. It's something else you've seen more recently on TV. Think Eric Chen, think other magicians. What could it be? And your guess is a Rubik's Cube? Oh, you're totally right. I got a Rubik's Cube. Can you believe it? I don't know why I'm even making this into a thing in my video. I just wanted to share the fact that I finally bought a Rubik's Cube, and isn't this a cool little box? Now that's a cool box. I'm not planning to learn magic tricks to do with it or anything like that. I just thought it'd be fun to finally own one of these and then learn how to do it. And by learn how to do it, I mean learn how to solve it, because I have the internet, right? So it should be easy. And I can walk down the street just solving it with one hand, just impressing everyone as I walk by, totally unconcerned. Or maybe it'll just sit at home collecting dust. And no, I'm not gonna open this right now in this video. This isn't a Rubik's Cube unboxing video, please. But that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into the reaction. What do you think?
I'm a Spanish magician, but I live in Leipzig in Germany. And there I adapted a theater for close-up magic. I'm pleased to say it's been a real success. When I was rehearsing 4 years ago, I leapt from a balcony to create an effect and broke my back. I nearly died and could have been paralyzed forever. But I know I could never live without magic. In Spain, lunch is the social high point, with people meeting in cafes to talk about art, politics, and of course, about magic. Tonight, I will be doing magic as a tribute from Segovia, Spain, and I'm not gonna fall on my back this time.
Here to perform magic with me and everyone else is Alfonso Retuerto.
So, Alison, I've got a coffee maker here, but this trick isn't about coffee. It's more about the magical ingredient that makes coffee wonderful. Sugar. And tiny. But let me use a little bit more. Why not?
Okay, I'm watching him closely now.
Now. 1 cup. And I'm full of sugar. I know. Take a look inside. Why not? Yes.
Whoa.
I'm gonna clean this a little bit for you. Relax. Let me try it. Yeah, it's sweet. 1, 2, 3.
That was nice.
Thank you. But, I mean, now we can start. 4 coins. Oh, wait. 4 coins inside the cup. Now, yes. And 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 3. But I keep going. Alison, how many coins in my hand?
3.
And in the cup?
0.
0. 1, 2. And 2. Now please listen. Listen very carefully because it's really beautiful. Yeah? It's beautiful. 2 in the cup and 2 in the table. All I have to do is this. And then we have 3. And here, only 1. Thank you very much.
I gotta say, that was pretty cool. He's definitely very skilled at coin magic, and probably other magic too. So far, nothing too mind-blowing. I think most of this stuff, magicians would understand what he's doing. Even though most magicians wouldn't be able to do it themselves, they would understand what he's doing. I especially like that part where he moved his hand, you know, kind of gliding across the table and made those coins appear. That was very well done and very beautiful. Anyways, I'm not sure if there's more. Let's go ahead and keep watching.
But, as I said, let's keep listening. Why not? We listen now. That's the sound of a coin in a cup. And that's the sound of a cup without a coin. Why not? How to get back the sound in the cup. Like this. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And 4 again. But let me do it with you a little bit more personal, okay? Please grab one of these coins.
Anyone?
Yeah, okay. The second one. And I have here a pen for you. And what I would like you to do is to take this coin and sign it in both sides. Put your signature in both sides. You know, I did all this trick just to ask you for an autograph. Please don't put it close to the sugar. Thank you very much. Let me show you what I told you when I said that you should not put your coin near the sugar. Now. And it's gone. Thank you. But the thing is, I don't really know where it is when this happens. Maybe if you like to put your fingers inside.
In there?
Yourself. Okay. Take a look.
What?
And please take a look. Is that the coin that just vanished? Is that the coin with your signature?
Yes!
For real? Then show everybody, please.
That's cool.
And did you like what you see?
Yes!
Then, please join me for a cup of warm coffee with a little bit of sugar.
All right, let me go ahead and pause it here for a minute. So yeah, I thought that was really great. I mean, he's definitely skilled, but that last part, that was really impressive, you know, that the coin appears under the pile of sugar. You know, I was watching him closely, and I've got to say that my guess is it has to be something with the table, because he didn't go anywhere near there, and it was signed coin. So I got to feel like when his hand came off the table, he probably loaded it into something that slid it under that pile somehow. There has to be some kind of mechanism or apparatus in that table. But it's still a really cool idea, even if it wasn't sleight of hand to make that part happen. And it's kind of like Eric Chin and Shin Lim, where they take like very difficult sleight of hand, they show that they're quite capable, but then they also combine it with some type of apparatus or gimmick to make the overall magic even more impressive. So yeah, I gotta say, they did a nice job, and let's just hear what Penn and Teller have to say.
How did you come up with the trick?
I'm always around coffee. I'm with friends, drinking coffee, talking about ideas, and always with a coin in the hand. And then it was about how can I put these two objects together.
What part of Germany do you live in?
I live in Leipzig. It's a great town.
And did you go to Germany to study magic?
No, I went to Germany to study philosophy.
And does philosophy help you with magic?
Of course, I think every background helps. Philosophy, art, history, what my mother said when I was a child. I mean, everything, yeah.
All right, well, let's see what Penn and Teller can help you with as well. Penn, Teller.
Nice act.
Thank you.
Looked really good. Looked really, really good. You know, whenever we see a draped table, we worry that there's someone under it.
Yes.
There isn't.
No.
Don't think you made us think that. You didn't. This act is it looks so good on you. We see a lot of people do stuff that goes back to Slidini.
Yes.
And you're just the most natural and comfortable in the kind of things you have to do there. I mean, we just lapped it up. It was just great. It was like maybe want to have a cup of coffee there. Yeah. And I have a coffee maker too, but it's more modern. Mine has a switch right on it. Yours has a switch too, but it's a little harder to see on the coffee maker. And everything in that act is important. I mean, everything.
Yes.
The sugar, the coffee cup, the table, the coffee maker, everything is important in making that trick work. And we just loved it. And it's so good to see the Slidini stuff done right. But I think I threw a few things at you to give you an idea we were following you a bit.
Of course, yes. Yes.
Is that enough for you? Did they figure it out?
It's, of course, enough, yes.
Oh, well,
great.
Thank you. Alfonso Rituerto. Thank you.
All right, now I'll go ahead and give you my closing thoughts. Yeah, that guy was really great. I mean, he seems like a charming guy as well. Very nice, very pleasant. And on top of all that, he's incredibly skilled with coins. And he's got a creative mind, because that was a great idea of the coin appearing under that powder of a sugar. Don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, I really enjoyed watching this routine. What about you? Comment below, smash like. But yeah, he was very quick with his fingers, like he must have put in a lot of hours to be that good. That being said, it's time for Aesop's Fables.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Aesop's Fables. And let's get another random one, because why not? The Crow and the Swan. Chapter 148. The Crow and the Swan. A crow was filled with envy on seeing the beautiful white plumage of a swan. I've already read this. Gonna have to make some system for this. Okay, how about The Hound and the Hare? Chapter 131. The Hound and the Hare. A young hound started a hare, and when he caught her up, would at one moment snap at her with his teeth as though he were about to kill her, while at another he would let go his hold and frisk about her, as if he were playing with another dog. At last the hare said, "I wish you would show yourself in your true colors. If you are my friend, why do you bite me? If you are my enemy, why do you play with me?" And the moral of the storyline is, he is no friend who plays double. And the other moral of the storyline is, dogs are jerks to hares. But that's the circle of life, I guess. I mean, I guess dogs like to eat hares and other small animals. At least that's what I see. Whenever I go to the dog park, I'm always seeing dead hares all over the place that dogs chewed up recently. Okay, maybe I'm just stalling because I'm trying to think what the moral of this story is. Yeah, so I guess you should just be aware. If you got somebody who's behaving towards you one way and towards the other way, don't mistake him for being a friend, even if half the time he's acting like a friend. You gotta read in all the actions, and you gotta realize that a true friend is gonna be a friend more like 100% of the time, like 95% of the time. But none of this 50-50 nonsense, okay? Yeah, just like trust your gut. If someone's acting like a jerk or really not taking your best interests to heart, you gotta just let them go. That's no friend. I think I just created a lot of video editing work for myself. But that brings about another thought about this whole, I wish you would just show your true colors. Wouldn't it be nice if we could read people's minds? And that brings about another thought. If you could choose any superpower you could have in the world, what would it be? Comment below. Or comment if you have some other idea about this story you want to share. I'll be happy to read it. This brings to a close another Aesop's Fable reading and another reaction. I'm probably gonna go open this thing up and feel like an idiot for a long time, maybe read about some algorithms for how to solve them. I'm sure they gotta be all over the internet. I don't even really like Rubik's Cubes or doing them as magic. To me, it's not that interesting, but I just bought this on a whim and I thought it would be fun. Like, why not learn how to do that one skill you've never known how to do? I was even tempted to make an unboxing video of this, but then I thought, well, the channel's about magic. Come on. So I'm just gonna unbox it by myself.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So anyways, guys, thanks very much for being here. Remember to click like, it really helps me if you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more reaction videos and magic trick tutorials. Gonna be doing more of those in the future. And bonus question for those few of you who actually stuck around to the end of this video. What do you think about the background? This is adjustable. I could remove these two thingies here. They're like lights hanging there. I could have the owner remove them, or are they interesting? Do they add some depth and detail to my background? Depth and detail? Probably just doesn't matter, but I'd love to read your comments, so go ahead and leave them. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you in the next video.